that document with Dansuki.
Hold on.
And put it up for
I am not blaming you. We are not jokers. It is intellectually fraudulent for you to say we are jokers. I want to tell you, and I mean it sincerely, that the journalists have not lived up, the modern journalists have not lived up to the expectation of Nigerians. If you recall, journalists fought the military, fought them, and now even civilian regime, you are telling me about our big jokers. Now, let me...
Like this in one channel, not be small happen between Kenneth Okonkwo and Arisetv anchor Rufai Oseni over this INEC transmission of electoral results. Not be small you. Well, I know my too much. He said that Rufai said that opposition party they are jokers. Well, make an list to them after watching short of the conversation. What do you think? Let us know. One of way.
Mr. Okonkwo, you know me, I fear nobody, and I'll tell you the way it is. Rufai Oseni, called the opposition ADC.
That's why they are saying you're a lunatic, because you are saying the truth.
A coalition of jokers. I called you guys a coalition of jokers, and I'll tell you why. Yes, you were correct on the score when you said that you people campaigned effectively, you showed dissent in the House. But also, I think Dr. Bati kept on using that word, red herring. The transmission became a red herring that the things like this one, Section 84 that you're not talking about, the lawmakers didn't focus on it. And they stylishly slotted that in. While you people were busy chasing the Section 60, 84 was slotted in, but the lawmakers didn't even quickly read for interpretation, and they quickly passed it, so they knew what they did. And that's why I keep saying, does the opposition as we speak today even have a research department that analyze, psychoanalyze, future analyze, scenario plans every policy and every move of the ruling party? If, for what it's worth, 2015, I was in the thick of it, I was on radio then, APC did a better job being in opposition. But I don't see that from a lot of you guys in the ADC. And that's why I say you guys are a coalition of, and that's why when you came 8 days after, I said, what are you people saying here? Because people were so focused on Section 60 that they put this and embedded other things. See, I want to tell you this. It is only Section 84 you are seeing. Do you even know the other things they've put that you don't know that they've signed into the law as we speak today? Do you know many other sections? That's my point. That's my position. And that's why a lot of people say these people are jokers. It's only Section 84 because we've seen that now. Do you know other things that are there? I would like you to respond to this point I made.
All right. First of all, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I respect it. It is just like my saying that the journalists who are actually supposed to be the watchdog, that they are operating on the realm of intellectual fraud. Because you ought to be doing your investigative journalism, and you ought to be telling Nigerians what actually ought to be in the law. I just told you that APC could not even publish even the law they have passed. You were there when even after they made a law in Nigeria, they went and forged in other things and brought it to Nigerians. And yet you're saying that the people that are confronting them are jokers.
And it was us,
if
the journalists,
would allow me
that
to
revealed that with Dansuki. The same journalists you are blaming. I was the one that took that document with Dansuki.
Hold on.
And put it up for
I am
people
not
to
blaming
see.
you. We are not jokers. It is intellectually fraudulent for you to say we are jokers. I want to tell you, and I mean it sincerely, that the journalists have not lived up, the modern journalists have not lived up to the expectation of Nigerians. If you recall, journalists fought the military, fought them, and now even civilian regime, you are telling me about our big jokers. Now, let me even tell you that you are saying that what have they done? I want you to know that when you have the majority in the National Assembly, the minority can only have their say. Except you're saying that we should use gun and go and shoot everybody there. You will still be the person that will say, no, we have exceeded our boundary. So the majority will have their way, the minority will have their say, and they are having their say. All the things you said we are embedded. If they were not even published for arguments, I told you they settled on particular provisions before coming back from recess. And when they came back from recess, it was different thing altogether. And the opposition still labored. They shut down the opposition. The committees, the two committees, harmonization, could not even meet. And you're telling, you're saying they are jokers? No. That's intellectually fraudulent.
Okay.
So the question I would then ask, yes. Are you saying that journalists should do opposition work for you? Because that's the role of the opposition. You cannot designate or delegate your responsibility.
We are doing our work. We are doing our work. You're not doing your work. If you say we are jokers, while we're doing our work,
with due respect, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo.
No. That statement is, like I said, is intellectually fraudulent.
Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, the statement is intellectually fraudulent. You see, it's a shame on the ADC.
Yes, very, very. Because you can't take jokers on people that are fighting day and night.
That you came here to abdicate your responsibility as opposition and put it on journalists. And I'm happy you talked about the tax law.
Well,
this was us, the journalists, on this table that worked, got the details from Tansuki, put out all the arguments, kept on saying it. The fact that your party knows and there was a forgery about the tax law today is because us here, I don't like to take credit for things, but I know the work I did on that tax law. Even till today, the lawyers that
after the opposition has exposed it in the house,
took that case to court, they worked with a team of journalists. But your political party, the ADC, has not taken any case to court. You have not been proactive. You have not, and you are now abdicating your responsibility to us journalists to do your work for you.
Okay. What you are saying is absolutely not correct. Absolutely not correct.
Please, let's not turn this conversation into a shouting match. It doesn't look good on television, in my opinion.
Oh yes, it's.
But let me ask you. You were quoted recently as saying that the elections in the 6 area councils in the Federal Capital Territory are invalid.
Yes.
Because those elections were conducted under an unknown law. The law that is known to us, the enabling law now, is the Electoral Act 2026, publicly debated and processed, according to the process of law. Now, why do you say that election is unknown to law? Why have you not gone to court to challenge it if you consider those elections illegal and invalid, null and void?
Very good. And that is why it is good for you to read between the lines and pay attention when somebody is talking. I did not say it's unknown to law. I said it's on an unknown law, meaning it has not been publicly published. One principle of rule of law is that before you start implementing and enforcing any law on a people, you must make them to know what the law is. Otherwise, it will not bring orderliness in the society. So I said unknown law. It is a law that the people have not known. I didn't say it is not known to law. I even pointed out that it is legal, but it is unknown to the people. And it is against rule of law to enforce a law on a people you have not publicly published. So what you said is out of order. And did not represent what I said.
Okay, if you say it was not, the law has not been officially gazetted. Now, just making a comment like that.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, just wait. Have you made the attempt to find out, there is FOI, Freedom of Information Obligations, to ask for that official gazette? Have you gone to the government printer to find out if already it's been published? What is the source of your allegation that the Electoral Act 2026 is unknown?
Well, because I said, remember, I said as at the time the election was conducted. Because
make an effort
it was
to find out.
Signed on the Wednesday. Of course, you should know, of course. Now, it was signed on a Wednesday. Thursday is the only working day. Friday, broadcasts are shut down because for political parties or anything you have to say, 24 hours before the election. And then Saturday, restriction was imposed almost 24 hours before the time. So within 24 hours on Thursday, it couldn't have been gazetted. Moreover, gazetting means making it public. Have you seen any copy? I have asked. I have inquired. Of course, the election is come and gone. So it is not a law known to Nigerians, but it's a law known to the law.
Hold on. So you say it's not been published. Will electronic publication, because copies were immediately made available through electronic channels,